Work, not money, is what gives people dignity, Pope Francis says. In an interview with an Italian financial newspaper, the Holy Father says work is a key issue in life. He says, quote, a person who is able to support herself and her family with her work develops dignity. Work creates dignity. Vatican correspondent Juliet Lindley joins us from Rome. Juliet, this is an issue Pope Francis has often highlighted, the importance of work and the responsibility of corporations to take care of workers. The Holy Father lays out his vision for a Christian approach to work. What is it?
Wyatt, Pope Francis says that many economies have put profit first and they've made money an idol. So he says that that's resulted in unemployment in Europe. And the Pope says that the human person must be at the center of any economic system. Only then will it be successful. He also says we need to respect people's dignity, and companies mustn't look just at profits, but they must promote a decent life for their employees. Pope Francis says what's good for people will be good for companies, and those two concepts can't be separated.
The Holy Father also addresses work and its connection to migration right now, which is a controversial issue in many European countries and the U.S.
That's right, Wyatt. Pope Francis doesn't dismiss the great challenge that migration poses right now, and he acknowledges that many people are actually scared by poor people who are migrating for jobs. So the Pope also says that migrants should be respectful of the culture and laws of the countries that are hosting them, and he says that that's the way to overcome fears and concerns and to actually achieve integration.
Well, the Pope also suggests how Europe can handle the migration issue. What's his advice?
Well, the Holy Father says Europe needs hope, and it needs to be open to migrants. So, Wyatt, the Holy Father says that openness could translate into an economic advantage for Europe if people focus on the human person and on their contribution rather than just looking at numbers and profits. And he says entrepreneurs who embrace migrants could see a lot of positive results if they work to build just and democratic systems. Now, the Church, as we know, has always urged countries to put people first when it comes to business. So Pope Francis is highlighting once again the need to do this in this interview with Il Sole 24 Ore, Wyatt.
That sounds like some very valuable advice. Juliet Lindley, EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Wyatt.